I just feel like adults should be allowed to do what they want, as long as they take responsibility for their own actions afterwards. If a woman wants to go around sleeping with 1,000 chads, that's absolutely fine.
One time my ex-boyfriend looked through my phone and was so pissed that he didn't find anything. He was yelling at me like, oh, you must have fucking deleted it, blah, 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 blah. I did. Be quicker next time, dumb bitch.
Dating nowadays is almost impossible. Nobody's really single. We're all in like 6 situationships, 2 imaginationships, and we're all still hungover from that toxic ex that ain't shit but did that one really good thing in bed you like.
I know my ass was always like, I hate men, but besties, I got like 4 boyfriends right now. And they all are giving me like their undivided attention. Like all 4 of them have been like, you're the only girl I'm talking to, like you're the only girl I'm interested in, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm over here like, well, I got 4 boyfriends.
Put a finger down if you've kissed more than 10 people. Put a finger down if you have been single for over a year. Put a finger down if you get excited to go to public places because you might see a hot guy. Put a finger down if you go on a lot of first dates but never go on second dates. And lastly, put a finger down if you are slowly starting to not believe in love and you think that you will be alone forever.
I have some unfortunate news, but relieving at the same time for all of you. No woman is ever truly single. She's always talking to some dude. Some guy is always in her DMs. She's holding out hope for her ex-boyfriend who treated her like trash, who didn't care about her, who didn't value her, who didn't put her on a pedestal, who didn't buy her anything for Valentine's Day, for her birthday, for Christmas. While you're doing everything that she wished that guy could do, if that dude came back in the picture, she would drop you immediately and go be with that guy because that's who she truly craves. She desires that thug, that guy on the street, that guy who put himself first, that Pookie, that Tyrone, that Ray Ray. She wants that dude who hustles, who get that quick, fast money. Trust me. You might think, well, I do everything I'm supposed to do. I love my woman. I care about her. I care about my wife. We signed a marriage certificate, but we said our vows. So what? You don't own any woman. She's not yours. It's just your turn. This is what all these women are basically saying in those clips. Listen, I can do what I want. It's my body, my choice. But I want your wallet and your resources. See, what's going on with these women is they're living a liberal-minded, modern-day woman lifestyle. They want to do their thing, but at the same time, they want you to court them. They want you to treat them like a traditional woman, but they are anything but that. You probably think that, man, this woman is mine. She will never leave me. She will always be by my side. That's what she tells me. Yeah, that's what she tells you. But trust me, the vast majority of these women are cheating. They're flirting. They're emotionally cheating. They have a guy that they really want to be with. They're talking to this guy, a whole bunch of dudes in their DMs, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 guys in their friend zone. Her social media is always blowing up. When she gets those text messages, you guys are sitting down together, it says Pizza Hut. It says Cable Bill. It says AT&T, Sprint. It says T-Mobile. You think, oh, that's just a notification. But it's actually the guy that she's getting that pipe from. See, I know the game. I've been on both sides. The good little boyfriend and the guy that was sneaking and hitting it. And she said, I'll save you under this so my little boyfriend don't, know about us and everything. See, guys, you have to understand something about women. They have the options. You don't have all those options as a man. You have to go out there and put in the work so you can get at least 1 or 2, 3 women on your rotation. These women, like that last clip of that woman said, I have at least 4 dudes right now that I'm talking to. And they all give me attention. And they don't even basically know about each other. See, the game is so easy for women. And every single last one of those females are average to below average. They're not even all that attractive. Heck, a woman who's 5'4", 250, 300 pounds, has multiple kids by multiple dudes. Men are flooding her DMs. She can sign up for a dating app right now and have a ton of guys. She can get 100 likes, hundreds of messages within the first 24 to 48 hours. You as a man, you have to put in the work. But heck, don't get upset, don't get frustrated. Don't say, well, what am I supposed to do? You just hang out, have a good time. Hook up and that be it. But understand something. You cannot control a woman's options. You can't manipulate her and persuade her to not talk to a guy, to not deal with that guy, to not go back to her ex-boyfriend. Matter of fact, most men are on a time clock. Women know when she's going to leave you. Okay, trust me. She knows that, this is not going to last. So she's got to look out for other options, all the while continuing to deal with you. She's going to be sleeping around. She's going to tell you something like, I was been single for 4 years. And you're like, oh, really? So did you date? No, I didn't date anyone. I just took all that time to myself. I took the past 6 to 8 months for myself. I wasn't intimate with anybody. She's lying. See, women cannot go without male attention. They can't go without that masculinity. They can't go without sex from a man for very long. And they have a lot of different ways to get it. It's easy. Heck, it's like ordering a pizza. All the woman has to do is get on her phone, type a few things, and she can have a guy just like that. Now, I'm not saying you're not insignificant or you're not important or say, look at little old you. You don't mean anything. You do have more value than you realize. But what I'm telling you is it's so easy for a woman to cheat, for a woman to flirt with a guy, for a woman to just emotionally cheat, to talk to this dude, talk to that dude. It's so easy. And most men out here think that my girl is faithful to me, that she would never cheat on me. She would never leave me. She would never, talk down to me. But trust me, most women will do that. Matter of fact, when you meet that woman, she's already sleeping around and hooking up with some guy that she always keeps in her back pocket, who she knows that can blow her back out. She knows that that dude can really put it down, but I know he doesn't want to be with me. He's not boyfriend material. He's not long-term material, but I'll keep that guy around. That guy that you can never measure up to. No pun intended. See, guys, understand this about women. They're very promiscuous. They're extremely sneaky. Us men, we pretty much don't really care because like, okay, if you catch me, all right, we don't really cover our tracks like that because we got stuff to do. But with women, on the other hand, they want to have their cake and eat it too. So they want to do what they want to do, but they don't want to get caught because if they know if they get caught, then you won't want to be with them long term. You won't give her that security and those resources. So she hides it and she does a very good job. So she's talking to 3, 4, 5 different dudes. You guys are in a relationship. You guys are dating. She kisses you. All right, baby, good night. I had such a great time. She texts you, I love you. Then she's going to hook up with another guy. She's texting another guy. What are you doing? Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm thinking about you too. Understand that this is the modern woman. This is the lifestyle that they're living. All of them are talking to some dude. You think that, man, we just gonna hang out and she goes to work and she goes over here, she does this. And she's not fantasizing about some guy. She's not thinking about some dude. She's not wondering and pondering and just thinking, wow, what if? She is doing that. Just like you look at a woman out there, you're like, man, she looks good. You think women aren't doing that? Oh man, that guy looks good. He's hot. He's this, he's that. I would do this, I would that. Women have a very freaky, kinky mind, much more freakier and kinkier than you as a man. See, you probably like the 1 or 2, 3 positions, but women like stuff over here. They like these different things. They like to go on to different adventures. Have you heard women on dating apps say, I want a guy to take me on an adventure? Because women are boring. So they want to go do this with this guy. They want to go over here with this guy. They want to do it. Women get bored in relationships. They get bored in situations. Let's listen to that colored hair girl, the girl in the purple blue hair. She's like, my boyfriend basically was asking if I was cheating. He checked my phone and he basically didn't catch me. Right. So I'm positive that her boyfriend had good intentions. Right. And he was just, making sure that he was secure, that the woman he's investing in is not out there cheating on him. And she still was doing her dirt. So if you are doing a woman right and you're doing all these different things, understand that really doesn't matter. Right? Matter of fact, I can say this. The worse you treat a woman and the less attention you give her, the more loyal and attached to her that she's going to be to you. So the more you do for her doesn't mean she's not going to cheat. Doesn't mean she's not going to hook up. Doesn't mean she's not going to get smashed by this dude, by the UPS guy, by the dude that's a mailman, by the Amazon guy. You think they don't wonder and think about those dudes who drop off packages there and they're not just, wow, he's hot, and they're not talking to their friends at work? You think they just talking to their friends about recipes and a cookbook or a Hallmark show or a Lifetime movie show? And no, they're talking about men. You know how us men get together and we, talk about, oh yeah, I smashed, we was hooking up. You think women don't talk about that stuff? They talk about it with their friends, even if they're in a relationship with you, even if they're married to you. Understand this, guys, that you have no control, that she's not yours. It's just your turn.
Yes, indeed.